Welcome to Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. I was excited for this game, and then it came out in America, and it looked god-awful. I can't do this alone, so with me, I have Emil.
Yeah!
Yay! So,
Suffering together.
Indeed. You haven't seen any of this?
No,
right?
I've saved the joy for now.
I have seen the first half hour and the first, 5 minutes of a speedrun. Because there's a very big game-breaking glitch, which I will not do, but I will show off, because it's just ridiculous. This game is... I saw it at Gamescom in Germany, and it looked much better than it does now. So, how do you go backwards? I don't understand. I really don't. It's scary, really. But it's gonna be fun. You're gonna have fun here. And of course lying is gonna be atrocious.
Atrocious fun though, right?
What? Maybe? I don't know.
You promised me fun, Teal.
Okay.
If I'm gonna suffer this whole time.
What's the matter, Sonic? Can't keep up? You were saying? I didn't mean that literally. It was a taunt. It's Villainy 101. Amy, Knuckles, go left! Give me a sec. I'm on it.
That's when Knuckles is stupid.
Yep, in this game he's super dumb. Don't know why. Okay, jump is B instead of A. Fair enough. Wasn't expecting that, not gonna lie. I don't know why, I just kind of thought it'd be A, but sure, okay.
Do you know what I thought it would be?
Z.
Yeah, Z.
Press Z. Actually, is there a Z button? There is ZR and ZL, if that helps.
Yep, press all of them.
I will do. I will do that. I'll do that when we get back into the action. You see, it's Metal Sonic's there. It looks so promising. He's not, you know, got buildings attached to him or anything. He's just Sonic's equal like he should be. But no. Still ruined it. Z actually does a shift thing.
You heard it here first, people.
Z is the way to forward, apparently. But
Press Z.
do it.
Why? Will your friends beat me up?
This, I mean, when the footage I watched didn't look like it was lagging as much as it does now. I wonder if the conversion to PALs actually screwed this up. More so than it already was.
Well, honestly, if they put more stuff in the game, it's gonna...
They haven't. I guarantee they haven't.
Oh, Sonic! You know what's
Sonic!
An ambush with ice cream?
Do you know what we should have done? We didn't open with it. Yo, hey!
Yo, hey!
The only way you should introduce yourself.
Yeah, indeed.
Literally every episode. Yay!
Right, well, we're not gonna make that mistake again, are we?
No, we're not.
No way!
So I dug up these ancient robots, and it took me forever to figure out how to control them. And then I couldn't have all that effort go to waste unless I'd sick them on you! Try to appreciate all the work I put in if they destroy you. Toodles!
Those subtitles do not work properly. They appear a bit late most of the time. So, okay, so Y attacks, I can do that, and I can do this, and okay, right, so...
So far, this is the best game I've ever seen.
Yeah, that will soon change.
Hey, watch
At least it's pretty looking.
Yes, to an extent, it becomes not as pretty, but yes,
Avoid those swords.
it does look quite nice so far.
Advice, buddy.
Yeah. Sonic Boom. More like Scenic Bum, because it looks nice, but it's just a load of arse.
That was not where I thought you were going to be taking that.
Light piece.
So here's where we see problem one. Actually, let's see problem one. The real problem one. This thing it's actually a checkpoint, but there is no indication to suggest that it is a checkpoint. It's just a thing that you might be able to hit if you're lucky. Yeah, it's actually a checkpoint.
I'm sure if you see them a lot, though, you'll kind of figure it out.
Yeah, I guess. But at first, you're just like, what is this thing?
Why would you need a checkpoint at the start of the game?
I don't know, really. I mean, it could be helpful. If it's a kid playing, they may not realise how you attack, even though it says, you know, it's... If you're free, like the game... Actually, is the game rated 3 plus or 7 plus?
Way over there?
I do, buddy.
It is 7, okay.
It is, but no
So,
harm in finding
well.
out. Let's head over there.
There's so many...
A few games are very rarely 3 plus now. Like, back in the day, like, Crash Bandicoot was a 3 plus and stuff. Now it'd probably be a 7 or maybe even teen, I don't know.
I feel like the first not 3 plus game I ever played was Jak 2.
Yeah, probably. Same for me, actually. Or Ratchet and Clank, maybe. Oh, no, was actually Ratchet and Clank might have been. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I know a few things about this. Like, I know there's a chest down here, because I've seen a few videos of this level. Yeah, so this is problem 1. Do you notice how incredibly slow it is?
I thought this was problem 2.
Okay, yeah, this is actually problem 2. Fine.
You should do a problem count.
Oh, God, no. You realise how uninterested I am in editing this? Like,
and
this
yet
game
you invited
doesn't...
me, who had you putting all this weird editing stuff in Rayman.
Yeah, probably not my smartest idea. Admittedly, you have a very good point. By the way, these are literally just for rings. They don't lead anywhere. And you see my ring count max is at 100? Yeah. Yeah, this game's very different.
So it doesn't go past...
Nope. 100 is your health. You lose, I don't know, like 10 plus rings each time you get hit. Something like that.
Yes.
Probably more later on in the game. I don't think it actually goes beyond 100. It does if you connect to the 3DS version, but you think I'm going to spend more money on this game? Not a chance in hell.
Isn't the 3DS one supposed to be not so bad?
It's not bad, but it's short.
Not good. It's not bad, but it's not good.
No, it's okay. It's just ridiculously short. Someone beat it, I think, in 2 hours on their first playthrough. I don't really feel, and I think then the 100% it took them like another 2 hours. It's not that difficult or long or anything. And I believe the prize you get, spoiler by the way, for beating the game is seeing all of the characters dancing infinitely in their house. That's your prize.
That's worth buying the game, I think.
It's on YouTube if you want to see the prize without buying the game. Sure, you'd rather do that.
In fact, why are you even let's playing it when we could just commentate over this dancing video?
Well, it's not in this version, I don't think. It's only in the 3DS version. But you're right, we could do that. There is nothing stopping us. Sonic's face, he's just like... He's very happy.
There's so many, like, little cutscenes in the game. I feel like I shouldn't be talking over them.
I don't think anyone cares, to be honest.
Like, if this was Dino's video, the mute button would be going crazy. Have you just muted me?
I just muted my mic there. Sorry about that.
Hello everybody, down to 951 here. Just muted my mic button there.
Tealgamemaster. It was so good. Tealgamemaster. It was such a good video. You rigged a shit there, Dino.
Do an impression of me. Go.
We fought some of them before.
Oh fuck. Your voice is really unique.
Be my guest.
Oh, charmer you.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm actually gonna before I try and impersonate your voice and insult you probably, I'm gonna show you this. So double jumps, Pause on pause.
Oh, here we go. Here's the money moment.
Oh, wait, how does it work?
Bite by a creepy tomb.
Okay, how does it work?
Stage just keeps getting
How does it work? How do they do it?
better.
How do they do the double? Have they cancelled out the double jump in the PAL version?
Oh my goodness.
They might have, actually. 'Cause-
Well then, it's now the best game ever made.
Oh, I think they have. Son of a bitch. Unless there's something I'm really missing with it. Basically, what you're supposed to do, double jump, pause, unpause, double jump. It works with Knuckles. You can infinitely jump. I think they've cancelled it out in the PAL version.
Yeah.
Is that why it was delayed in the PAL version?
Fixing
for 3
their damn game.
Is that actually why it was delayed for 2 weeks, so they could fix that? I'd rather they
That
kept it
long to
in.
fix that?
I'd rather they kept it in, to be honest. I wanted to experience that.
I have very basic knowledge of coding a 2D game, but like I know how jumping works. You just have to detect that there's a floor below you,
Yeah.
and like, how would it have taken that long to fix?
I don't. It didn't. It's just I don't understand why games come out into the UK later. Because every game now is pretty much downloadable. Why can't you release it all on the same day if it's downloadable? Like there are some exceptions. One I can think off the top of my head. Mario Party 9, not 9, 8. Kamek calls someone a spaz in the American version.
Which
I think,
means geek in America, yeah.
yes,
pretty
but
much.
over here it's pretty much it's retard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously, for obvious reasons, they cut that out of the UK version. That something like that I can understand. I completely understand.
Sonic Colors, they changed the writing.
Yeah, they changed
Spelling
the
of colours,
anime.
which is brilliant.
That is actually, I appreciated that a lot. I didn't appreciate that my video didn't get found because no one searched that spelling, but I appreciated it anyway.
Really?
Yeah, no one found it. Same with David's I think. I feel like I could honestly make that cutscene look a little better just by editing out a tiny bit of, like, a little bit of time between them falling backwards and Metal being on the ground. I feel like I can make that look significantly better.
Go for it, then.
I'm not going to.
What's
But
stopping you?
the fact that I don't care about this game. Pretty much that. Why are my cold metallic hands worthless?
I feel quite sad about that, really.
I'm just expecting him to go blah and just blow down the door.
Touch. I remember touch.
I like how Shadow didn't actually walk away, he just stayed there for a bit and you could see his quill.
May lead to a path out of our current predicament.
Then that's where we're headed. We can't get across this huge chasm.
Gang, there are doorways to our right. Then we go that way.
There's no time like the present. Wait, there are presents?
Oh no.
This section
Oh, it hurts.
only someone of my
In Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you were really cool.
I'm the only one who can handle this area.
What went wrong? The writers, that's what went wrong.
meet you up there.
Is he like this in the show?
Let's get out of here.
Yes, but not as bad as this. Not even close.
Well, obviously, like, a show is based off narrative, but a game is based off gameplay, so...
Yes,
This ramp.
that is very true.
Rings. I bet that pressing this button will do something.
Oh, wait, it's Y, my bad. There we go.
Pressing a button? More like depressing a button. Yeah, there's gonna be lots of these.
Stop.
Yeah, I got rings. I didn't need them, but...
Why does Sonic like rings? Like, is he a pimp? Imagine Sonic wearing all these rings, like, yeah, 100 rings. Now I'm gonna wear them.
I would like to see this, actually. Like, I remember seeing a thing ages ago, which is, it was a animation of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, and Sonic does the diving event, and ends up doing the dive and then drowning. Yeah, pretty much. And someone throws him a life ring, and he's just like, phew. And then it disappears as he collects it, and it plays the drowning music again. It's really good. I don't know where, I can't remember where I found it. It might have been somewhere like Newgrounds, but it was just really clever.
I mean, so far the level design doesn't look too bad.
No,
Pretty
so
cool,
far
actually.
it's not that bad. It just becomes extremely repetitive, as like fighting the robots. Really, there's no difference every single time you do it. The attacks that I currently have are the only attacks I have. Like people complained about the werehog. Like that, I enjoy the werehog, but the werehog does have like 100 combos. There's like 2. That's not a good amount. Also, bounce pads. Prepare to hear those words a lot, apparently.
Bounce pad. Here's the thing about Sonic, and people are probably gonna hate hearing me say this, but aren't all of like the classic Sonic games actually quite bad when you think about it? Like they're awesome because it was like, oh my god, look how cool this game is. You're running really fast, but the games are just full of dick moves, like
Yes.
everywhere.
Yeah, no. Technically, it is. Technically, yes.
I mean,
can completely understand what you're saying. Yeah.
It's an old game, so it's expected. But
Yeah.
like,
No, I know what you mean.
I don't think Sonic has ever compared to Mario, like classic Sonic and classic Mario. I don't think it's ever compared in like level design and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't
no, I
know.
know what you
Just-
mean. No, I see what you mean. Like, I do get it. The I think it's safe to say that pretty much every game back then, Knuckles. Do you see Knuckles just jumping in the background?
Structural integrity of this
No.
wall is quite
I'm gonna have to
Knuckles.
full screen this.
Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Why?
Oh, yep. What's he doing?
I'm not sure. He is stuck. Good. Okay. Good design. I'm really hoping I don't need him, because otherwise we're restarting the game. There are rings back there. That does scare me, actually.
bingo.
It's alarming how bad it is.
We need to activate that button.
Yeah, hit a button.
Here's a bounce pad.
Bounce pads.
What I think the main problem with like all Sonic's games is you just kind of want to run fast a lot of the time, and then it throws things at you which you can't really avoid because you're running fast.
They're always good.
I agree with that, apart from Generations. I think.
Yeah,
Unleashed
Generations-
Colors Generations just flawless, really.
I think what was the terrible one? What was it called?
That's 06.
No, the other one.
Be more specific. There's been many
Oh.
bad Sonic games.
The last one.
Oh, a Lost World. Oh god.
Yeah,
that was awful. No, I hate
Well,
that game.
like
I
when I
want.
was
I want
watching-
to die.
when I was watching David's let's play of it, like
Get out of here.
it just seemed like the game would be so much better if the camera wasn't like locked on Sonic the whole time. Like it's locked at a specific distance from him, so that when you're doing the fast bits, you can't see in front of you because it's the same distance for when you're doing the platforming bits.
Mm.
But like if it just zoomed out every now and then, if it had like a
Large room.
static camera, the game would just be like 100 times better.
Find a way.
Yeah.
And that's ignoring all the crappy parkour broken
Yeah, the
stuff.
parkour that doesn't ever work. And like the thing is, in his Let's Play, he didn't encounter half the stuff I did. And his was version 4? I played it at version 1, where 100 rings did not give you an extra life, where
Yeah.
it was a lot buggier. I wanted to die. I hated that so much. Oh, Amy can
But,
do a triple
like-
jump. That's cool.
I can't really see how you could bring out a game and it be that badly received. Like, if you're at a AAA company, how can you make such huge mistakes on like what people would like as a game?
Yeah, I mean, with 06, I can sort of understand it. Like with
Yeah, it was
because
rushed.
it was rushed because it was the 15th anniversary. They really couldn't delay it, or at least Sega wouldn't let them because it is the 15th anniversary. That's what it was there for.
See what this
Like you can't really delay something like that when it has that much significance. But something like this, like you could like an extra month could change this game. It really could. It's
Yeah.
got pieces on it which feel fun. They're like
Well, this
Amy
is-
actually feels like the 2D sections feel pretty okay. I'm enjoying them. They're not bad. I'm not bored. Like, they're fun to play to an extent, but
Can't get enough rings.
from what I can tell, it's just ridiculously glitchy. It gets very repetitive. An extra month really can change your whole... Like, a prime example, Ratchet and Clank 3. 2 weeks before release, it was the glitchiest game that you've ever seen, apparently. It was...
Really?
Apparently, it was unplayable, according to Mike. They did focus tests, kids couldn't progress, they didn't know what they were doing, glitches kept appearing everywhere, it was just unplayable. 2 weeks later, it's arguably the best Ratchet and Clank game ever made. A month changes a lot. I don't understand why they couldn't delay it, because they could release it in December, and then, you know, it's...
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. It's still Christmas launch. People will buy in December.
Well, this is the thing, like, AAA versus indie. With AAA, you know, like, if you release a bad game, then you get a bad rep. But
Yeah.
if, like, an indie game is, like, broken, people are just like, it's an indie game. And then they can just, they'll lose, like, money on it, but they can just make another game. So, like, you know,
Yeah.
there you go. But my tutor was telling me, like, this indie company was picked up by Disney to make this Disney game, and they basically just planned like their schedule for it completely wrong and just couldn't get it made in time, and they got sued by Disney, and like they can't make games anymore because when you get sued by Disney,
Really?
you have to just give all the money you ever make ever. So
Wow.
that indie company just was like completely bust.
Wow. That's insane.
Could this shop
Mm.
Like, I mean, with the thing with indie games though, like, as long as they're making it out of their own pocket and whatnot, indie games really just don't fail often. Like, if they're
No.
well received, they will,
Well-
and even then, they will delay it by a week or so. Like Wings of V again, prime example. They were planning on releasing it on October, and then like it just wasn't finished. They needed more time. They released it the other day. So I mean, stuff like that. It's a smart idea. It works well. Just to delay things, it's sometimes needed.
Yeah,
Wall climbing.
but well, with AAA you just can't really do it that often, really.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about that, because I mean, Battlefield Hardline was going to be released around now, and now it's releasing next March because it's just not ready, and that's not a bad thing. It works. But oh well, I can't complain too much.
We could go on about indie versus AAA for hours, but I don't think we should.
No,
For Sonic anymore.
it's really quite interesting. This feels okay for now.
Okay. What'd you do, right?
Oh,
Have
God.
you? How much of this game have you played so far?
What, like 25 minutes?
Oh right, so this is like your very first time.
Oh yeah, no, I've never played any of it. I don't know what I'm in for. I've seen like 30 minutes of it.
What
as
would
well.
you do if it turned out to be a game that you actually really enjoyed?
I would be surprised and delighted at the same time, but I think people would hate me.
Like the opposite of Lost Worlds.
Yeah, Lost Worlds. I played that at E3 that year, and it was good. It was really good what I played. But then again, I
A lot
played
of people
levels.
like
I played.
Lost Worlds, don't they?
It's a love or hate game. It
Mm.
really is. Some people love it for what it is. Some people hate it for what it is, which is bad. And don't deny it. But I don't know. It really is a love or hate game. There doesn't seem to be any other debate about it. And I got all 15 chests apparently.
Nice.
I did
All
well.
the chests.
I don't know what they actually do, to be honest, but I've got them all so far, so that's a good thing, right?
Chests. They usually have like your rib cage inside them, and then there's some lungs in there, and also your heart. I think goes there as well. I think. Pretty sure. That's
Right.
what chests are for.
Okay. Your appendix as well.
What? That's not in your chest.
No, no. I've had mine out, actually.
Have
Fun
you?
fact, I had it out. when I
Haha!
was-
I'm a more complete human than you.
Yeah, it's gonna kill you one day. Yay! Yeah, and then I actually had it out when I was 7, I think, which was
7.
but yes, no, it's actually quite bad. It was severely bad because you're not supposed to have that kind of thing happen to you at that age, because
Really?
it can kill you very, very, very quickly.
Oh, I thought it was quite common to have like at a younger age.
No, it's really uncommon. It's more 30s, 20s if you're unlucky, if it happens. So 7, quite bad. Like, they don't advise you have operations that serious, because it's basically just cutting open your stomach. They don't advise you that you do it
Guys, the door is opening.
like
Awesome
before
teamwork.
16, because it can damage you quite badly if something goes wrong. I mean, technically that could be said for any operation. If it goes wrong, you're dead, basically.
Hey, we made it all
Wait.
the way around to this room.
Yay, I died and I made it! Sweet!
Our journey was a
Yeah, my
success.
sister's friend, when she was like 10 maybe, had her appendix taken out on TV for some reason.
On TV? What?
Not sure why it was on TV, but
Why?
we watched it. I don't know. Like, because obviously at the time I was 4, so something's on TV, something's just on TV. There's nothing more about it. It's just something that you're looking at on a screen. So, yep, I watched that happen.
Right.
On,
Nice.
I don't know if it was live or not. God, imagine if it was live and the surgery went wrong.
That
It wouldn't
would
have
be
been
bad.
live.
No, it couldn't have been.
But yeah, it
You'd
was
hope.
still on TV, so I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah. Well, oh my god, he's doing the bolt. Oh god. Anyway, next time we're going in that room. So,
Yeah.
yay. This was a long video, and I don't care. It's all good. Yay!